Hey guys, John V here from PhoneArena. I'm at CES 2014 in Las Vegas. I'm with the Lenovo team right here, and I'm doing a quick hands-on look at a new smartphone that they announced. It's the Lenovo S930, and this is more of their phablet device for this year. As far as specs, I wouldn't necessarily say it's the biggest specs-heavy device out there. It's a lot more modest, and we really see that when it comes to the price point. Now, it features a large 6-inch 720p HD display, so 1280 by 720 pixels. So you have pretty good wide viewing angles from what I'm looking at here. You could see, even at wide angles, it maintains clarity. Not that much visible distortion here. Pretty nice colors, very natural looking. It doesn't seem to be overly saturated. So that's first thing. Not 1080p, still 720p. Most people will get by, but not necessarily the sharpest thing around the block. As far as the design, it pretty much caters to what we've seen already with some of the other devices Lenovo has announced. Plastic build, but has a very rigid rear casing here, so it gives it a nice clean finish. Doesn't feel slippery at all. We have some nice, plastic aluminum-like accents around the sides and trim of the device. So a good contrast here, very flat, and we could see how the edges are a little bit tapered to the top and bottom here. So on the left side, it's pretty clean. The right side, the bottom, we have the micro USB port for charging data connectivity, the microphone. On the right, you have the physical power button right here, and you have the volume controls, the raise, and they have a pretty good response when I press them down. Top 3.5mm headset jack. In the rear, we have an 8-megapixel autofocus camera. You could tell that it kind of juts out just a little bit. There's a nice chrome trim bezel around it. You have a flash right there. You have the directional microphone, a noise cancellation microphone, Lenovo logo. It doesn't seem like you can remove the back cover with this one here. Actually, you might. Looks like there's a notch right up top. So yeah, you could actually take off the back cover. And in front, there's a 1.6 megapixel front-facing camera. It features the usual set of capacitive buttons right here in the bottom. And it's worth noting that it features 2 speakers, left and right, top and bottom. So almost similar to the HTC One with its dual-wielding front-facing speaker. So you have a little bit more of a stereo support with that. The software here, it's running Android 4.2 Jelly Bean. No word yet on how long or whether or not it will get updates to the latest version of Android, but it looks exactly like the experience that we saw at the Lenovo Yoga tablets recently. Very, very simplified approach with the experience. Nothing really too extensive. It's powered by a MediaTek quad-core 1.3 gigahertz processor, and for most basic tasks, it looks like it's going to get the job done. And that's a quick look at the device. It's not going to be available here in the US, but overseas in pretty much any of the markets where Lenovo devices are sold, smartphones are sold. And the unique thing about this one, if you're interested in actually importing it, it's going to be priced pretty aggressively at $349, so $350 for this phablet-like device. So if you guys want to learn more about the Lenovo S930, you can check it out website, PhoneArena.com. It's John V, guys. Thanks for watching.